Well, good morning, everybody, or at least it's morning for me right now. Thanks for coming by. I always appreciate you being here. Oops, I need to. Thanks for coming by. I had to turn off my other speaker there. That would not be good to hear it twice, now would it? And if you're catching this on a replay, thanks so much for coming by. I'm so glad you are here. So this is going to be fun. Fun. Hi, Braylee. How you doing? So glad that you are here. Welcome in. This may not have been the best time to go live, but it was the only time that I could do it this weekend because I've got stuff going on this afternoon. And I thought I would just pop in. I don't know how many people are going to be here, but hi, Nada. How you doing? Glad you're here. Oh, and Teresa, hi from Australia. What's the weather like there today in Australia? Is it cold? Because it's hot here. Or it's going to be hot. I am doing well. Man, I need my different glasses on. I am a hard time reading my chats. I got two computers here. Oh, I'm having such a hard time reading the chat. Oh, it's very cold. Well, hi, Julie. I didn't know if you'd be able to pop in or not because I know I'm coming in right after Lazy Retired Granny. I know she went a couple hours. So I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. I know I popped on a little bit early, and I'll tell you, it's because I get nervous. Yep, I do. I get nervous, and it's like, oh my God, what if I am late? I can't be late. Oh, and you're from West Virginia. I have never been to your neck of the woods in West Virginia. You know, Julie, that is exactly what I need to be doing. I washed my sheets this morning and they need to go in the dryer. And I washed the dishes in the dishwasher last night and I need to unload it. Oh, yeah. So now you can diamond paint for a while. That is great. That is really great. So what I'm going to work on, and I guess I can actually start working too. Hi, Teresa Coggins. How are you doing? Glad you were here. Okay, so in Teresa Lynn is 9 degrees, so that's Celsius. Alexa, convert 9 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit.
9 degrees Celsius is 48.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
48, yeah, that's a little cold. And we are supposed to be, Alexa, what's the weather in Celsius today?
Currently, in Medford, it's 21 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today, you can expect mostly sunny weather with a high of 33 degrees and a low of 15 degrees.
Alexa, stop. So it's a high of 33. So we're going to be pretty warm. I'm trying to learn Celsius better. I mean, that temperature. Hey, Marcella, it's good to see you. So I'm going to try to diamond paint a little bit too. I'll see if I can do this. I am doing well. I slept a little better last night. At least I wasn't up at 2 in the morning. Well, I was up at 2, but I went back to sleep. Or maybe it was 1:30. Because Queen Bee's DPs had texted me because of the time difference. I don't think she expected me to answer her, but I did because I was awake. Oh, and you're from Scotland. Hi. Oh, and Hannah. Hannah, you're from Scotland. Yeah, you know what? 40s for 103. Yep. Anything over 95 is too hot. So what I am working on, this is a Kudeel's full crystal painting. I worked on it a long time ago and I haven't done anything on it like for months. And I call it like a magical forest scene is what I'm doing. So I'm working on this pretty color. this purple. And I'm working out of bags. Why I did that, I have no idea. I don't like working out of bags. Not having fun with it. "3:30 a.m. on Monday morning." Yeah, we're still Sunday. I don't want to be at work, so I'm glad it's Sunday here. I'm also going to turn on my light pad because I can't see this very well without it. I know it looks better on the screen without it, but I can't diamond paint if I don't have my light pad. You're on a road trip. Where are you going? Somewhere fun? Oh gosh, I'm going to sneeze and I can't mute. I hope I don't sneeze. If I do, I apologize. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, like, I guess I could have muted it. I don't know how though. Oh, hi Suzanne. You and Molly are tuning in. That's awesome. How is she feeling? Is she good? Molly is Suzanne's little poodle, and she is such a sweet little dog. Let me tell you. But she's had a lot of illness over the last couple years, but she's, I think, hopefully doing better. Oh, and there's Diamond Painting Cutie. Hello. Oh, good. So far, so good. And Gracie has been okay, although she's didn't like her breakfast. I feed her that farmer's dog because it doesn't upset her stomach and everything. But she doesn't like the chicken flavor anymore. She likes the turkey or the pork. Oh, Hannah, I've wanted to do a Gems Flow app, but I've got so many diamond paintings. I don't know if I could do it. I think it would take me a year to put them all in. I have to laugh a little bit about that. But that's a cool app, that Gems Flow. Oh, you saw black bears. Now, aren't they pretty aggressive? We have bears too here in Oregon. We have bears and deer and elk and all that kind of stuff. I have never been a hunter or anything like that. I don't know. The way I always think about it is if as long as I can buy my meat at Safeway, I am okay, or Costco. So I'm glad you had a good trip. I might be going to the coast in September. My cousin's coming up, and they're going to be staying on the coast for a few days, so I might meet him up there. That might be fun. I'd like to take a little trip. Oh, Julie, that is a great idea. Gems flow from my whips. That will be easier. I could do that. I don't have as many whips. Oh, that's a great idea. I did not get the app from Dreamer Design because I didn't want to have to pay for it. I think that's probably true about all animals, wild animals. If you leave them alone, hopefully they're not going to bug you. Maybe unless they're hungry. Where I live now, we've lived here for, well, I guess it's just me now, but gosh, I think it's around 32 years. And for a long time, there was no houses around us. And we had, coyotes and raccoons and deer. There was all kinds of wildlife. So I kind of miss it now because the homes are all built up, so I don't get to see them very much. I saw a deer the other day on my walk, and I put a picture up on that. So Julie, which whip are you working on right now? because I know you're trying to get your whips done. I'm just going to keep plugging away on my 3s here. And I'm trying to watch the chat as well. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything. Well, I can tell you guys a little bit about what's been going on. Well, I guess the first thing I want, so this is my, why is it not, can you guys see? Uh-oh. I think I must have been buffering there. So sorry about that. Okay, so Julie, you're on the Spangler canvas. Oh, that's good. You're almost done. Yeah, I hope I don't buffer again. I need to get a new router because I've got the fast internet, but I think my router is too old. I need to get a new one. And that was going to be one of my tasks today. And I know that was my squirrel thought. But where I was starting to talk to you guys about is I don't know when to do my lives. I mean, I know today was not the best time because, again, I'm coming right behind Lazy Retired Granny. Weekends probably work the best for me, or after like 4 p.m. Pacific time during the week. But I'd like to try to do this a little more regularly, but I want to try to do this that fits in your guys' schedule too. Let me see. What are you guys talking about now? Get caught up. Oh, you've got 3 whips at the moment and you finished your leopard. Oh, that's cool. There is, I don't know my big cats as far as like the leopard or the cheetahs very well, but Walmart has got a Diamond Dots on sale for like $6 and change. You might want to take a look and see if that might be something you like, because that's a really good price. I've got more than 3. I don't even know how many I have, Julie. I think probably about, if I had to guess, I think about 7. And I took an extra day off this week, and I thought I was going to diamond paint more, but I couldn't. Oh, didn't listen to your response on my question. Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on. Where are you at? What was the question? I think I missed it. Hang on. Let me get to. Oh, okay. So Nada is asking, Teeda, do you remove all the plastic on the canvas or cut it into squares? Kind of depends upon what I feel like. I have not removed all the plastic. I've got 2 rows here of the release papers, and then I just roll up the cover sheet, and then I'll pull it back down when I'm done working. Diamond Art Club with the perforated ones, depends on how I feel. I usually tear the perforated sections, usually. So did that answer your question? And I'm sorry I missed that. So thank you for reminding me. And if I do miss something, be sure to let me know. Hi, Margie. I wasn't certain if I was going to see you in here or not. I'm glad you're here. And Pam's DP Crafty Corner, hello. And Gracie keeps wandering around outside. I think she's mad at me because I didn't give her any extra food when she didn't eat her chicken. What's your advice for me as a beginner to diamond painting? Oh, so you want to know what I wish I would have known when I started? You know, I'll talk about my pen in a second, but I'll answer her question. You know, I think the biggest thing for me starting out was to know that the bigger the painting you go, the more detail you have. You can't expect a 30 by 30 landscape to come out. Now, some people don't mind it looking pixelated. It bothered the heck out of me, so I couldn't do that. So I would say go bigger on your paintings if you want more detail. And the other thing is, don't be afraid of squares. I was real tentative about squares for a long time. But if you can get a square from probably one of the premium companies, because they're, I hate to say it, I'm sorry, they're just a little bit better. There's no gapping or popping usually, and yeah, don't be scared of squares. Don't be fearful or intimidated by multiplacing. Try multiplacing. There's a learning curve. All of it. Squares are a learning curve. Multiplacing is a learning curve. And, even though diamond painting, when you think about it, we're just putting, drills down on a canvas, but it does take some practice. So don't be intimidated by it. Oh, and Keezy's saying, I was terrified of squares until I did my second square painting. Now I'm okay with them. Yeah, it just takes time. It just takes time. Oh, good point, Hannah. Yes, get a light board. The light pad makes a world of difference. And even like a desk lamp, an overhead lamp, because sometimes the paintings, the overhead will sometimes work better than the light pad. Okay, enjoy your way of doing the video, and I'm starting to be addicted to this as enjoying as a hobby. Yes, and it does feel really good when you finish one. For me, I have to do these squares. I do these 4x4 squares, and I feel such a sense of accomplishment when I get one done. I know some people paint one color at a time. I mean, I've got a couple friends that's how they do it. They do the whole painting. They do one color at a time. Oh, I'd be so bored doing one color all the time. I can't do it. So just kind of find your way of what works for you. Like watch some different creators, pick their brains a little bit, and you'll find something that works for you. What else? Oh, and I know this is probably a really hot topic, but I'm going to talk about it anyway because I always talk about it. Not everybody does. Recognize that some of the budget-friendly companies pirate their art, which basically means that they steal an image from licensed artists and make it. So I never tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do. I just tell you that what I do, I don't knowingly purchase something that's been pirated. And if you want to know if it's been pirated, you do a reverse Google search for that image. I hope that made sense. I hope that kind of answered your question. Maybe I need to do a video on this because there's so much that I wish I would have known 2 years ago. Oh, Debbie, you had a custom made? Where did you get it made at? I've only had, well, I got one from Temu, but I'd like to probably get one done from Dreamer. Because I found a picture of my mom I want to get done. Did I get all the threes? You guys can probably see them, but I got a few up here. Oh, yeah, Margie, I had quite a few too. In fact, in my, my little stash video from yesterday, I had to pull 2 out because I recognized them. Oh, Teresa, you gave away almost all your squares. Well, it doesn't matter. If you like rounds, go for it. Everybody, it's one thing about this craft. We're all different and they all come out beautiful. And you just have to do it because you enjoy it and you love it. Okay, Julie, I will chat with you about Dreamer. What else did I want to talk about? Oh, I want to get back to lives, my lives. As to like what's a good day and time for everybody. I know the time zones are crazy, so I mean perhaps I'd have to change up the times so I can catch everybody. Well, hello, Bayou. How you doing? Round, squirrel thought. Rounds go faster for me. I can do them a whole lot faster than the squares because they're bigger. Oh, you're working on My Buddy. Oh, I'm sorry that she's having to put her down. I don't remember My Buddy. Is that a Diamond Art Club? I gotta go look it up. I can't remember. Hi, Robert. Nice to see you. Okay, here's another question. How did you get to know people when you first started your channel? I just started mine and I don't want to seem like pushy, but I have no idea how to get to know people or anything. That's a good question. I started out, well, we all know Lazy Retired Granny, and we were doing a paint along together when I first started. And I started emailing her back and forth. And I got to know her that way. And then, eventually it got to where, we texted and called and, things like that. So it just takes some time to get to know people. And by going into lives and things like this, which is good. And yeah, congrats on starting your channel because you're putting yourself out there and it's hard. But, don't give up. Keep plugging away at it. Try to put content up as often as you can. Because it's hard to get viewers if you're only putting content up like once a week or, a couple times a month. You have to do it as often as you can. Yes, Margie, exactly. Unknowingly buying the stolen art did show me some of the artists that I like. Yeah, and in the beginning, boy, I watched so many channels and learned about different artists and different things. Now I don't have as much time to do that. Okay. I think that's the sevens. Have you ever used Mod Podge spray sealer? Candace, no, I have not used Mod Podge. And I don't know if this is true or not. I know a lot of people use it, but I did hear some creators tell me that as it ages, it can yellow. And again, I don't know if it's true because I never used it. I always use the, oh gosh, I'm having another brain blip. The Minwax polyacrylic is the one that I use. And I only seal budget friendlies. I don't seal the like Diamond Art Club or Dreamer. Oh, Bayou, you're kind of struggling too. It's hard. It's hard to start. I'm trying to keep up with all you guys here. And Robert is working on Diamond Art Club Willy Wonka. Oh, that's a cool one. And Bayou, if you want to email me any of your questions or stuff like that, I'd be happy to talk to you about it too. Yeah, Minwax. Yeah, that's and if you're gonna do Minwax, they have different ones. They have a clear and they have a semi-gloss and they have like a matte. Get the clear. At least that's what I use anyway. I haven't tried the others. Okay, I'm going to get T's. This is the other reason why I don't like it, because they're all by numbers and I paint by symbol. But I did write a T on it so I can find it. And you're working on the cherry blossom painting. I love cherry blossoms. They're so pretty. Pam, you're exactly right. It's hard to get it up in the algorithm, and it just takes time and to be honest, posting a lot. The more you post, that really helps. Oops, I was going to try to multi-place there for a second, but that didn't work, did it? Got a couple here that I can do. And Teresa, you say next week for my birthday, the Highland Cow in the bubble bath, diamond painting from DAC is coming in right on my birthday. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Candace, you're going to send it in the mail. And you need to roll it the right way. You don't want to roll it with the drills on the inside. Unless it's small enough that you can lay it flat, I guess. How big is the painting that I'm working on? It is, oh, hang on. It is 50 by 75. Oh, hi, Francie. You're from South Africa. Welcome. Yeah, welcome in. Okay. Teresa, do you have a normal schedule for your stream whip, or do you casually? Because I really have listening. I really love listening and watching. I don't have a schedule. And I'll tell you why. I don't have a schedule because of, I work full time and it just depends upon my day. Some days, I'll work later and I can't do anything, or, I go to the gym or something like that. So I don't, but I can try if that will help. Oh, you're funny, Teresa. She says, I showed my husband and said, look what you bought for me. Yes, happy birthday. Oh, and Connie, so you found the channel, so welcome. And I am working on one with ABs. Do I seal it with the regular select? Now, what company? Is it a budget friendly or is it a premium? Now, I wish I could sing happy birthday, because I would, like Lazy Retired Granny, but I can't carry a tune in a bucket, not even the birthday song. So I will just say a big happy birthday. Budget, I would seal it. Because budget, sometimes the glue isn't super sticky. And Debbie says, I just got my very first huge Diamond Art Club painting just over a week ago. I told my husband it's my happy anniversary, happy birthday present to me. Yes, happy birthday and happy anniversary. Nice. I am still working on one of my first Diamond Art Clubs that I got. It's in my whip pile. It's a Donna Gelsinger. Will it affect It shouldn't. I have not known Minwax polyacrylic to affect the ABs because I've sealed budget friendlies before. But you could also, test it on a small area before you did the full painting. Oh, you got a little bit of a wait if your birthday's in February. Mine's in January, so I got a long wait too. Okay, let's do 6. Lots of purple. Doing more purple. What else can we talk about? Has anybody seen the new Jurassic Park movie? Jurassic Park Rebirth? Well, happy anniversary, Debbie. And happy birthday. Francie, one channel that's doing paint by number right now that I've seen is Robin Storm 3. And it's ROBYN Storm 3. And she's been doing paint by numbers. I had tried one, but I did not do good. I don't know. I had a hard time with it. Now my son, he was doing it for a while, and he painted some that were very pretty. I'm sorry, I've got kind of a frog in my throat. I think it's still kind of these allergies that are going on right now. Oh, 550 is your favorite purple? This one is 333. And you know what? I don't have a very good light. Let me see if I can get a light under it. See if that's going to help. Hang on. Oops. Kind of. It's a little better. Actually, I think I kind of like the light on it a little bit better. See if that's better for you guys. Oh, yeah, I'd have to wear my special craft glasses. The doctor made special glasses for me with a really strong magnification. And that helps when I do cross stitch, but I don't think I could do the paint by numbers. I think I'd have a hard time with it. And I could cross stitch like a 14 or a 16 count, really easy with no light, no magnifier, but, not anymore. I have to have a big magnifier. Oh, Gracie, she's doing okay. She's mad at me right now because I didn't give her extra food. She's not liking that chicken food so much, so she only ate about half her breakfast, and now she's hungry. And she wants me to give her her cooked chicken. But she's going to have to wait a little bit longer. I am going to try to crochet. I was going to do a dishcloth, but have I had time? Nope. I bought the hook and I bought the yarn, but I did not start it yet. Oh, and I got the pattern book so I can do it, but I haven't done it yet. Sometimes it's like, like on Thanksgiving dinner and stuff, your eyes are always bigger than your stomach, so your plate's always huge and you've got so much food and you can't eat it. It's like I've got so many projects, I can't get to them all. Do I have any more 6s? Yes. I do. She's a dog. She will forgive you as soon as you feed her. Yep. If she were a cat, she'd hold a grudge. Oh yeah, cats do that. Dogs are awesome though. Oh, what popped into my head too, and I know I've talked about this a lot, is I'm kind of going back to what I wish I would have known 2 years ago. Diamond paint for the sheer enjoyment of it. Don't push yourself. Don't get involved in, too many, themes or events or stuff like that, or where you're feeling like you're pushed. Yeah, don't do that. Just enjoy it. Teresa, I emailed you a picture of one of my old squares. If you don't have it already, I would like to gift it to you. Oh, that's sweet of you. Oh, and Susan, you've had good and bad from Temu? Teresa, I will check my email and I will email you back. Thank you. That was really sweet of you. Okay, I got to pick a new color. What I'm going to pick? Oh, I'll do lowercase t's. I don't like it when they put lowercase in because I will mix it up. I will put a uppercase every time. And more purple. This one's pretty. Very pretty. Oh my goodness. How long have we been on for? What time? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Okay, we've been on a half hour. That's a half hour that's gone by fast. These streams always go by fast. That is the purple I'm doing. I know. I love this. I love the purples. I probably like purple better than pink, but this painting's got a lot of pink, which I like in it too. And it has a lot of green because I love green. Love green. And I don't mind confetti. I don't think I like a lot of color blocking. If I had something where, there's just tons and tons of color blocking, I get bored with the same color. I think that's my ADHD. I can get bored with stuff really easily. Okay, and Susan's saying some squares are amazing, light grid filled and not much trash. Some are just awful, really gappy and terrible drills, but they aren't too pricey, so I cope with the loss. Okay. Hobby Lobby, that was such a fun video to do. So this is really funny. So Granny told me that Hobby Lobby had all the paintings, and I looked, I couldn't find them because I had looked everywhere. And then she told me where to find them at. So I went back a second time and looked, and then I found them. But it was, she was such an influencer that it was like, oh my gosh, I need to get those, but I don't really need to get them. But it was that FOMO took over again, that fear of missing out. Oh, and your hubby thinks you're crazy because you started a huge square, 50 by 100. Wow, that is huge. That is huge. I will say, Margie, the calendar's nice. I think it was well worth the money. Now, if I can get them done monthly, well, we'll see how I do. I always have good intention, and sometimes I can't get to everything. Now, is that from Temu too, the 50 by 100? Because I know Diamond Painting Bewitched Cat gets a lot of huge paintings from Temu. That is a big one. Oh, you know what, Hannah? The only way that you can do it, or I can speak for me, how I could do that huge of a painting, is literally one 4x4 square at a time and not look at the whole thing. Hi, Beth. Thanks for popping in. Really appreciate that. Now, where are you at? Because you're afternoon. Because I'm at 11:06 this morning. I'm still morning. And then this afternoon, I think I'm going to go up and see the grandkids and go visit with them for a little bit. At least that's what the plan is anyway. And if I have time, I'll swing by and visit my son. Oh, all the dogs are barking. They're all going crazy out there. It's 1:06. Oh, Susan. Oh, so you're in Turkey. Okay. So I'm trying to think what other budget friendlies too. Oh, maybe Coup Deals might be good for you because they've got big paintings, as well. Oh, Teresa, you're going to move to South Carolina? That's pretty. Now, are you going to be anywhere near the hurricanes, where the hurricanes hit? That always scares me, all the hurricanes. I grew up in Southern California, so I got used to all the earthquakes. See, there's all the capital T's that I forgot. Look at all those capital T's. Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? Oh, well. Yeah, yeah. Gracie, they're saying hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? She's sitting on the couch. I wonder if I can take the camera out, or if I go off camera. No, I better not. I'll have to practice it. I'll practice taking the camera off and then redoing it. If I had the where you pay for the service on StreamYard, I think I can use a couple cameras, but I don't think I can use more than one on the freebie. Oh, Julie, you're right. Sun Insurance does let you pick it. Okay, you are just outside of Hurricane Alley. Good, you're safe. Yeah, the hurricanes, they've destroyed so much. And now I understand that like insurance, that you can't even get insurance, and you can't get insurance like in California for all the fires. I know here in Oregon too, in some of the areas you can't get fire insurance. Okay, so you have a limit here where we can only buy up to 30 euros, anything over, and we pay maybe $350 tax. Oh my word. That is expensive. I wonder how much 30 euros is in US. Alexa, convert 30 euros into US dollars.
From onlinecalculator.org. 30 euros equals $34.28.
Alexa,
or there are
stop.
34.28 US dollars.
Alexa, stop. You don't need to tell me all the detail. Wow, that is incredibly expensive. My word. Wow. Okay, let me get something else to work on. I'll get the L's here. These are kind of a red. Still need a better light so you could see it better. Whoops, now I'm hitting the camera. I still got to figure out a better setup. I need to move you into the craft room, off the dining room table into the craft room. Oh, it was so silly. If you've been watching the videos, I've been filming with the tripod, which is fine. I kind of am getting used to it now. I'm doing it. And I bought a new phone holder off of Amazon, which is great. Well, I didn't need to buy a new one. I just needed to tighten the old one up. So I can't believe that I did that. So now I have two. So I think I'm going to try filming in the craft room. It's just a little bit more echoey in there. I need to get a rug for the floor. Okay. Norway, it's 8:10. Okay. So she's going to sit from a distance and listen. All right, that sounds good. Well, that's really sad, Susan, that you can't, buy from abroad. That it's so expensive. So $100 here is 2,000 rands. I learned so much from you guys. I learned so much. I love learning about other people's countries and cultures. Um, we always talk about food on this channel. I tell you, I'm a foodie. Oh, if I do a squirrel thought, I barbecued steak last night, which I don't have steak very often because it's too expensive. But it was so good. I had that and an ear of corn and a baked potato. And it was wonderful, except I overcooked the steak a little bit. I usually like a medium, and this one came out more like medium well or well. Okay. I lost the bag. Yeah, it was really yummy. Oh, I am so sorry. And I haven't bought too much from Temu, but I will tell you, Susan, I've got a really big Temu stash, and I'm going to start going through it because, again, I'm trying not to buy quite so much. So I'm going to be going through some of my older Temu stuff, and you can see that. I don't know if some of it will still be available or not. I thought you meant whip. I didn't think you meant wipes. Not a problem. Okay, now what is that little symbol looking for? That's 44. All right, we're going to do green. We're moving over into green. But yeah, I did that. Oh, and I know that V is not, Crafting with V is not in this live right now because I know she's working. But she'll probably catch it on the replay. But V, I just wanted to say congratulations for making it to the 1,000 subs. I'm so glad you made it. You've been working so hard. So congrats. Okay, and Hannah says, could you maybe film a video showing your entire stash and your completed ones? I have watching those types of videos. Okay, Hannah, always on the first of the year, right around January 1st, I do a completion of, I show you everything that I've completed. But maybe I could do one that I've completed so far for the first half of the year, which I'm going to be honest, isn't as much as what I would have liked to have seen. If I'm going to be vulnerable and open, sometimes it's hard because I see so many channels that have got so many completions, and I feel like, dang, I don't have very many in comparison. Okay, yeah, I'll show you the ones from the budget friendly. I'll show you Larry the cat. He's still my favorite one. You want to see every one of them. Oh, okay. That is going to take many, many videos because I have a lot. I don't know if I can show all of my stash, but I will try to get some of those types of videos up. Yeah, I think if you check out some of my past videos, you definitely will see I had at one time, well, I did quite a bit of Temu, particularly before the tariff started. It's just been recently that I haven't bought hardly at all. I've got some, but I haven't bought that much. Yes, Larry and his girlfriend. What did I decide to name the girlfriend? Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I named her. I remember Larry because I had Larry the cat. Larry was the neatest cat ever. He was quite the story, Larry the cat. My daughter, if you want to hear a story, my daughter was in high school. I don't know how old she was. Well, she was driving, so she must have been 16 or maybe 17. She was driving. And she comes home with this cat. And she tells me this sob story. Well, it was in a box by the side of the road. Oh, I'm buffering. Oh no, hang on. I don't know why it's buffering. I hope you can still hear me. Let's see if it comes back. Hold on. Oh, good. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I don't know why I lost internet connection. I don't know if you could hear me or not. But yeah, I lost you there. So sorry. Oh, there was no buffering on your side. I was freaking out on mine because it was buffering on my end. Anyway, my daughter, she brings home this cat and said, Mom, it was in a box on the side of the road and I didn't want it to get hit. I had to save this cat. And, and as a mom, you're going, oh yeah, you really found it on the side of the road. So we took little Larry in, and it was years later when she finally fessed up and said that a friend was giving away kittens. But I loved Larry. He was a good boy. Oh, the hotties. Yes. Stephen loved the hotties every day. Every day when they would fly over, it was hotties, hotties. Did I tell you about Truckee Booms? If you want to hear a story about my son, he's probably going to kill me if he listens to this. This is about the same time as the hotties. So he's probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 or something like that. And in California, our trash trucks that come to pick up, well, at that time back in the day, it was the big trash truck. And then they had almost like a dumpster thing on the very front of it. And when that dumpster would fill up, it would lift up and then it would dump the trash in the back of the truck. And when that dumpster hit the top of the truck, it would go boom. And so Stephen, bless his little heart, it was always, those were Truckee Booms. And Truckee Booms came early on Fridays. I still remember this. They came about 6 a.m. And he would be up every Friday because he wanted to see him. So I'd have to be out there like in my bathrobe and slippers and watching the Truckee Booms come every Friday. So we had Truckee Booms and hotties. Yeah, that was fun times for certain. Yeah, miss those times. So your son brought home a kitten too, Marcella? They all do. Most of my animals came, that way. I mean, Duke the dog, kind of got that way. And the neighbor kids, I think I told you this story before too, but Duke was an awesome dog, a little lab. and the boys would see him wandering around. So just like I was kind of thinking of, oh gosh, I can't think of the little kids show. They literally tied like a rope around his neck, and they would play with him and walk him, and they'd love this dog. But he had putting on the wrong one. He had a collar, and he was well fed. He had a home, and that went on for like, oh, I don't know, all summer long they did that. And then we didn't see Duke anymore because that's what they named him. And when I went up to PetSmart one day, the pound was there adopting out animals, the animal shelter, and there was Duke. I was like, Duke, what are you doing here? So I had to get him. How could I not get him? I had to adopt him. Oh, Candace, you spilled your drills? Oh, my word. I hate that. And I spill them all the time. Yeah, all the animals have stories. Oops, accidentally dropped that one. I was just talking the other day to a friend and about my sister's dog. Let me tell you, any animal that lives with my sister, oh my gosh, they got it made. She and her husband spoil them so bad. But their first dog that they had was an English bulldog named Babe. She was a brindle and white dog. She was a sweet dog. And I'm sure I've told this story, but maybe they've got new viewers and you haven't heard it. So I apologize if you have heard this story before. And spaghetti was her favorite food. And if you had spaghetti, she would want to slurp it up, just like Lady and the Tramp kind of style. But she also didn't like the vacuum cleaner at all. And when they would vacuum, they had an upright vacuum, and the bulldog, their jaws are so strong. She literally would like attack it and lift up the whole vacuum in her mouth. She was the funniest dog ever. Oh my word. She was and she would play fetch until she literally couldn't move anymore. You'd think that a bulldog would be just lazy and be a couch potato, but man, not her. She was hyper. I've never seen such a hyper dog. But that was Babe. Your dog barks at the vacuum? Yep. Gracie just, she's getting better. She used to run and hide from it. And now she'll sit up in my chair until the vacuum gets too close to it. And then she goes runs in the bedroom. Oh, I missed something. Margie, you got a goat? Is that what I'm missing? Oh, goodness. Is it one of those small goats? Goats are cute. I will tell you that. They are cute. But for me, it's just me and Gracie. I've thought about another dog, but I don't know if I could take any more dog hair. Aw. She's got to. Oh, you found the owner. Oh, goodness. Don't we have funny pet stories? How we get our animals? Everybody has pet stories. And one of the guys that I worked with a long time ago, he was a mechanical engineer, super smart man. He could build like anything. So I worked in this manufacturing plant. But anyway, he was probably the kindest hearted man that I ever met. And he lived out in the boonies. He lived out in the boonies, and people would drop off animals. They just dumped, particularly cats. They just dumped cats, and he would get them and fix them and take care of them. But there was so many. Literally, I think he had, what did he say? There was like 10 or 12. I mean, there was a lot of these cats, and they couldn't all live in the house. And he didn't want them, to be cold or, anything like that in winter. So he built them these little heated kitty condos. They had their own little house that was all heated and it'd be warm. And he took care of all of these cats. And it was like, oh, his name was Rick. And I miss him dearly. He passed away a few years ago. He was also one of these guys that I don't know, if you own your home, there's always something that breaks, right? Something happens, you need a plumber, or you need an electrician, or you need somebody to fix something, or a handyman, or like whatever. And I could always count on Rick when something happened. I could say, Rick, do you know a guy, like when we needed a roof put on? I said, do you know a roofer that's honest and, will give me a decent price? Or do you know a plumber? He always knew a guy that could do it. So I definitely miss him. Yeah, Marcy, I don't know what you do with a goat either. Although maybe if I had a goat, I wouldn't need a gardener, because wouldn't they just eat my grass down? Yeah, I don't like yard work. If I have a squirrel thought on yard work, me and yard work just don't get along very well. I know if my husband were alive, he would look at the grass and he would be so mad at me because I have so many weeds in it. Yeah, he'd be so mad at me. I just don't want to go out there and pull weeds. And I probably should not be lazy and do it. Okay. Oh, Susan says, I've got 2 kittens, 3 months, and a stray cat came into our house through the winter without us knowing and gave birth in my husband's wardrobe. Oh no. She found a cozy spot. Oh, and you heard the kittens. Oh my word. Oh. Mama was a good kitty. She snuck in where it was going to be, where she'd be all safe. Yeah, I love animal stories. I do. What else? Looks like I'm not the only one that treats my animals like children. Yep. Nope. You are not. Trust me. I mean, Gracie is so spoiled. Okay, so she sleeps in my recliner. That's her spot. She likes that. Although she'll sleep up on the couch too. She sleeps in my bed. I've got a dog bed under the dining room table because she likes to lay in it when I'm diamond painting. There's one in the craft room under the table. There is 2 in my office where I work, because one is a flat mat that she likes to lay when it's cooler, and a real cozy warm bed when she's cold. So she's got a cool spot and a hot spot. Yep, they're family. Oh, did I ever tell you the story about the rat? This was great. This is great. My daughter had rats when she was little. And one of the rats, because they don't live, too awfully long, one of the rats was sick. And we knew he was sick. And I was trying to, and the kids were little, and I was trying to teach the kids that animals are family. When they're sick, you take them to the vet, you take care of them, and and I had to try to explain, when you have to put an animal down and, blah, 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 all of that kind of stuff. So this rat is in not good shape. And we take it to the vet, and the vet, saying, this rat isn't going to make it, and which was sad, devastated my daughter. But I said, okay, it was time. We're going to have to put her. They do make great pets. Yes, this one was smart. I'll tell you about that too. But I said, okay, we're going to need to put this rat down. And it's like, oh my God, this is a rat. Probably could have killed it in another way. But anyway, I'm being humane, right? So it was like the office visit plus another like $35 or $40 to euthanize the rat. But I had to teach the kids, you have to take care of your animals. You can't be mean to them. They're your family. But that was Lucky the rat. And Hannah says, I have a dog and I did have a cat, but he scratched my mom really bad and she ended up in the hospital. Oh no. Oh yeah, you have to be careful of a cat scratch. Those I understand can get really infected. There we go. I think I got some more twos up here. And Pam, you have 6 cats. Okay, now on my side it's showing buffering, but you said you guys could hear, so I'm going to just keep on talking. Again, I don't know why that's happening, but it's happening. So anyway, Pam says we have 6 cats. My 17-year-old was adopted 2 years ago from the pound. The other 5 all were feral kitten rescues. Oh, you're so okay. Hopefully you're seeing me now. I don't know why it did that, but it's doing it. Oh yeah. Did it stop buffering? Try to do it again. Add me to the stage again now. Okay, now it should be working, I think. There you are. Okay. What's alive without technical difficulties? Okay, that's all right. We're good. Excellent. Okay, I don't remember what I was even talking about. Hopefully we are good now. It still is acting super wonky. It looks, I'm going to try something different. Hold on. If I add it to the stage, there we go. Okay, well, you can hear me. Okay, so we'll just keep on going. We'll keep on going, and if it totally poops out, then it'll poop out, but we're going okay. Okay, you got 2 dachshunds or Dutch hounds. Is that a sleeps with me and hubby, and they make sure that they take more. Oh, isn't that the truth? Don't the dogs, instead of laying like vertically so they have more room, they lay horizontally? And I tell you, Gracie's only 15 pounds, and she takes up over half the bed. She does, over half the bed. And so I don't know why they do that. And hopefully you guys can still hear me. I think something still is amiss. I'm going to try to, hang on a second. Let me just refresh this. Okay, there we go. Okay, excellent. So sorry. I am really having technical difficulties. My screen on my other computer totally froze, but we're good now. Oh, squirrel thought. Somebody asked about my pen. I'm sorry, I can't remember. That was at the beginning of the live. This pen came from MTN Inspirations. And he does custom turning. You can do customs, or he has regular ones too, and they come in. This is a thin one, and it comes in a medium and a thick one, and it works really. I mean, he's got beautiful pens, but I love this blue one. And then I'll tell on myself. I got FOMO again too. I saw Granny's pen that she got, that rain pen. I thought that rain pen was so cool. I ordered one. So it's like I have to stop watching her stuff because I keep buying what she gets. I need to stop. I need to stop. It's so funny. Anyway, what am I doing? I'm doing number 2s. See, I get sidetracked on here. So what else is everybody up to? And are you going to do anything else fun today? Oh, yes, it is winter, so they are cold. They need to snuggle with you. Oh, BD, you posted a pic on the Facebook. Oh, excellent. Oh, before I forget, I don't know what a Dutch hound is, or is it a dachshund? I need to look it up because it might be a new dog. Maybe I need to have that kind of dog. I don't know. Okay, before I forget, I made a boo-boo for next month. I talked about the superheroes theme when I was kidding up Doctor Strange. I think I said September, but it's actually August is superheroes. September is landscapes or seascapes for the themes. And superheroes don't have to be the typical Batman, Spider-Man, that they can be anything. It could be anything else that's a superhero to you. Oh, the wiener dogs, dachshund. Yes. I love those dogs. Everybody's diamond painting today. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a little bit more of this one done too. Maybe this is the one I'm going to be diamond painting the rest of the day with. But I'll probably spend a few hours up at my daughter's, and like I said, I got to change my laundry because I got the sheets in the washer and they got to go in the dryer. And I don't have to cook dinner because I've got leftover steak. So that's a good thing. Okay, so in South Africa, they're called Dutch hounds. That's interesting. See, we learned something new. That is so cool. I think it's kind of like in the UK, We call them French fries here, or fries, and they call them chips. Hi, Denise. So there's different terminology for different things. I like learning about all of this stuff. I do. I think it's cool. Okay, I'm going to get 29. This is a super dark green, almost black. Oh, you had Minnie and Ladybug. My ex-husband, when he was growing up, he had, oh, what were those two dogs' names? Pootsy and I can't remember the other one's name. The other one liked to eat raw potatoes, which I thought was weird, but he did. Now, is it that the Americans call the sidewalk literally where we walk that's next to the street and pavement? Because I think pavement is the actual street. I don't know. But yeah, my daughter had a dog named Bella. She was a sweet dog too. She was a little Yorkie. Well, she wasn't little, she was a big Yorkie. But she was a sweet dog. The sound is gone. Can you hear me now? Hang on a second. I'm going to say something and testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Or however they do that. Okay, I think what we're going to do, I don't know why I'm having technical difficulties, but I think probably we should go ahead and end it. I hate to do that because we're having so much fun. Pavement, oh, pavement is where you walk. The same, oh, that's interesting. Teeda, or Julie, I don't use glue dots in the multiplacer. I've always used wax. I'll use the glue dots in the single side. Okay, let's do this. Okay, if it goes out again and goes wonky, I'll just go ahead and end it at that time. So if it goes crazy again, I'll just say goodbye like now and thank you, for stopping by. But hopefully it'll be okay. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to Best Buy and I'm gonna go get a new router because I think it's just not working well anymore. I think I've had it several years, so it's probably all outdated. So that takes care of that. Okay, sounds good. Debbie's got a thumbs up. All right, excellent. Because we've been going an hour and 20 minutes, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good for me for just yakking away. And I've told you before that I truly am an introvert. I'm not a big talker. You probably wouldn't know that from the live because I keep, in the words of Granny, jibber jabbering away. Oops, now I'm losing my drills. There we go. All right. What else? Okay, so going back to the theme in the Facebook, next month is superheroes for August. September is the landscapes or seascapes. Pants and trousers, yes. And also there is vest and what does the UK call a vest? A shirt, something, I can't think of it. Trainers and sneakers. This is so interesting. It's very interesting. Oh, waistcoat. That's what it is. We call it a vest, and in the UK, it's a waistcoat. Because my daughter had an Etsy shop, and she made little boys formal wear, like ring bearer outfits and newsboy hats and bow ties, and stuff like that. And she always called everything a vest. But in the title, she'd always have to add waistcoat for, international people. Oh, and there it goes again. All right. If you can still hear me, I'm going to say that I'm going to need to end this. Okay. So I'm going to end the live now. Yeah, it's okay. I'm back if you're still there, I think. I'm back. So, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. Thank you so much for being here and I really apologize for the technical difficulties. Please either leave like a message or a comment in the chat so that I know what's a good day for you guys. All right. But thank you. And thank you for everybody's watching the replay. And I'm sure sorry that I had all this technical difficulties. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care, and I'll talk to you on the next one.